Alright guys, so in front of you you'll see a couple of different tools and supplies needed in order to lay laminate flooring. And if you haven't guessed already, that's what we're going to be doing. So first is the actual flooring. So it's nothing special really. Then we have an actual table saw to cut the various lengths of boards. And then tape measure, compass for angles, eye protection, hearing protection, and then some spacers. And these spacers will help prevent the wood from resting directly against the wall. And a marker, so you can mark your boards before you cut. After you get your underlayment laid, we're going to start with the first board. You see in the previous shot that I have already cut off the tongue from the board right out of the package, and that's to keep measurement the same all the way down. When laying the first board, you're going to want to use spacers to give yourself room for expansion. These are 3/8 of an inch spacers, and it's kind of tricky to get it in actually, but once you get it started it makes it much easier. And then you get it in here real quick, push the board up like that. I'm going to do the other side like so. And try to square it up as much as possible. Sometimes you won't have a square wall, so you may have to adjust accordingly, but for the most part it should be square. And then, okay. Alright, now we're starting the second row. So with this laminate flooring, you obviously have, well, with the flooring that we have, all of the boards are the same length. So in order to prevent any sort of prearranged pattern, we're going to cut the boards at varying lengths on each row. That way we don't have these seams all at the same spot. Alright, so we fast forward a little bit, and now I'm going to show you how to finish the laying against a wall. As you can see, I've already done that because it was quite time consuming. Basically, you're going to take your measurements and trim the final board in order for it to slide underneath the door jamb and the trim here, while at the same time leaving your spacing here. As you can see, I have a little bit of space, but I'll be able to fill that in later. But you can see that it's under the door jamb. And basically I just put it in and put it down flush, and then cut this board here as well. I installed this, and you can see it's quite a bit shorter lengthwise, in order for me to have wiggle room with my fingers and various tools such as this wrecker bar. And it won't matter though, because it's going to be covered by the trim, the baseboards. And so basically once I get this in, I took this guy, and on the end I just used it as a wedge to push it all the way down until I got down to here, and then snapped it in, and we're done. That's basically all it is, and hope you have a good time.